that represented the noise of a damaged knee cartilage. Cartilage is one of the most important parts of our bodies, but actually is usually overlooked. It acts like a shock absorber, preventing painful bone-to-bone friction in the joints. Without proper diagnosis, today more than 75 million Americans suffer from excruciating pain, experience reduced mobility, or need intrusive surgeries. That is why we have developed a device that is very easy to use. Let me show you how. It works by placing a patent audio sensor in the center of the kneecap and a position sensor to the right of the patient. We ask the patient to do 8 flexion and extensions, and our device will capture the sounds, vibrations, and position, analyze them through our enhanced machine learning algorithm, and generate a precise diagnosis in less than 5 minutes. How do we compare with the present options? Images like MRIs, CT scans are not designed to detect soft tissue or cartilage damage. Therefore, they are not precise. Arthroscopy is very precise, but it's also expensive and invasive. However, until now, it's the only way to detect for certainty the cartilage damage. KneeVoice has arthroscopic level accuracy for cartilage damage in a fraction of the cost, and obviously with very little or no inconvenience. KneeVoice is a new-to-work device. We are not invasive. We can perform an exam in less than 5 minutes. We have developed proprietary software and hardware to capture audio position data from the joints. We developed machine learning algorithms. In essence, with all the different sounds from cartilage and from joints, what we have developed is the Shazam of joint sounds. Let me dive into the details a little bit more. We are using the ICRS scale grading system that is used to assess the severity of cartilage damage in joints, which has been used and trusted by clinicians for decades. An ICRS of 1 is a perfect, healthy cartilage, and an ICRS of 4 is a worn-out cartilage, actually with bone-to-bone friction generating a lot of pain. Our system provides the ICRS score to the doctors and also a more granular KneeVoice score, also therapeutic recommendations to be considered by the doctors and the patients. We have done a lot to validate the science behind our technology. We listened and recorded the noise from more than 9,000 knees. We conducted clinical trials in 6 different centers where we compared our results with the images from arthroscopy of 120 patients, and our precision was 90.3% compared with arthroscopic images. KneeVoice brings the benefit to all the stakeholders. Patients will have a quick diagnosis, allowing them to make informed decisions. Providers will have a clear therapeutic pathway and the ability to get reimbursed. Healthcare payers will save millions, and doctors won't prescribe unnecessary MRIs or surgical interventions. We are currently running pilots, and we are thrilled to be conducting clinical trials at the Caroline Jobe Institute at Cedars-Sinai, one of the world's most renowned institutes in orthopedics and sports medicine. We are pursuing FDA clearance as a Class II medical device, and we are well on our way for FDA approval, which we expect to receive either in the latter part of the 3rd quarter of 2024 or early 4th quarter. Our go-to-market strategy is based on a 3-pronged approach. First, harnessing the key opinion leaders to champion and propel our products, and capitalizing on the close relationship with the interested health system. Second, we are committed to showcase our devices in the most important trade shows and symposiums, reinforcing our presence. Both of these initiatives will lead to the third, which is capturing the attention of the major players who potentially become our distributors. The orthopedic device market presents a great opportunity for our target is to reach 34 million in revenue by the third year. And these projections are conservative, but they indicate a potential EBITDA of 19 million by the end of 2027. KneeVoice technology will revolutionize diagnosis throughout the whole body. Our sights are set on the potential next steps, with this, the hip, the ankle, and the jaw. All of these could not be possible without a fantastic team. My co-founders, Dr. Carlos Leal, an orthopedic surgeon from Harvard Medical School. Felipe Rigby, that holds a master's in systems engineering, and with whom I share a successful exit. I am Gustavo De Greiff, a tech executive with more than 20 years experience in finance and entrepreneurship, and I hold 2 successful exits. And of course, an inspired team of advisors, engineers, product designers, and clinicians that believe in what we are doing. Our world-class advisory board is comprised with executives from FIFA, Cedars-Sinai, Zimmer Biomet, Smith & Nephew, and Stryker. To recap, we are a company that has already done the heavy lifting. We have raised 2.1 million in previous rounds. We carried out successful clinical trials. We have a clear path to regulatory clearance. We have certified commercial devices. Our manufacturing and design studios are located here in California. And we have great IP already granted in the US, UK, and Europe, and other countries. We recently started a funding seed round of $1 million, and today we have confirmed $825,400 from our lead investor, which is Newfund Venture Group, and $425 from previous investors, angels, and more importantly, from doctors that use our products. As agreed with our lead investor, we are using a convertible note at a cap of $10 million with 20% discount and an 8% interest. The primary use of the fund is to secure FDA clearance, manufacture a new batch of devices to put in the hands of doctors that have expressed interest. Now, allow me to show a small video.
So finally, here it is, the KneeVoice, a pathelofemoral cartilage auscultation device that provides precise information of cartilage damage. As simple and easy as it looks, it's really a sophisticated device, not a toy. For physicians, it fills the void of a dynamic test that provides previously unknown information and adds a lot to our practice and to our decisions. Different from CT scans or MRIs, it can be used repeatedly in the office and provides the highest customer satisfaction as doctors and patients can interact when doing the test and listening live to the sound from the knee. It does require physician interpretation to validate our own clinical perception and diagnosis, but KneeVoice is the perfect device for continuous monitoring of interventions, osteoarthritis progression, and in the future as a wearable and easy-use appliance in sports performance and prevention. So welcome, KneeVoice.
Thank you very much. We are obviously looking for the right partners to join us in capturing our share of this $34 billion market. Thank you.